Alright guys, this video is about location pages and your guide to optimizing your location page or pages. Alright, your location pages. So if you got one location, you just can use your contact us page for that location page. You want to make sure you got your name, address, phone number in there. You want to embed the Google My Business map on that page, not the address embed. And you want to make sure you have the city in the URL. Now, if you have more than one location page, you're going to want to make an individual page for each location. So you'd have your contact page. Maybe you want to put your corporate office, depending on how the business is set up. But you'd want individual pages for the other location pages. And that would drop down from, you could have it under the About Us, so then location pages, or you could do Contact Us, and then you could have locations in the navigation. But you want to make sure that when you have more than one location, you've got multiple address pages. Even if you got a virtual office, it's not physical, or if you're servicing an area, you want to make sure where you don't have an address there, you want a location page around that. So if we go on Chomp, we're using our contact page. And you're going to want, so your image, we have the Chomp Orthodontics image, but notice how we got Chomp Orthodontics in West Hills. Right, that's our file name, and that's also our alt attribute. We've got our name, address, and phone number. We've got our hours. We've got our contact or orthodontist, and we've got our map embed. Now, the one thing that is missing is that we want to put some information around West Hills. So let's go ahead. Let's edit this. All right, and then you got to make sure when you input it, I just put Contact Us West Hills. You could also, if you have individual locations, you could have West Hills office, West Hills location, West Hill -ca -location. Use hyphens between the names. Don't put them together. You're going to also want to make sure that you optimize the page title, which you see in the Yoast SEO section. So Contact Us in West Hills, California, Chomp Orthodontics. Another thing that you could do is that you want to make sure you got your keywords in there. So you want to make sure West Hills is location page. So West Hills and orthodontist. So contact a West Hills orthodontist, space or pipe, free consultation, space Chomp Orthodontics would be an example. And then within the meta description, you want to have, and you find just on click-through rate is that having the keywords within there, because what happens is that when it appears in search, that within that description, Google will highlight the keywords related to your search, so it'll help it stand out. And then next to that, I'd have contact a West Hills orthodontist. Hit uppercase all free and put some asterisks on both sides of it to help that jump out, because people are looking for free consultation. Because our goal is to essentially get people to click on this and engage with us, go to our site, get them to convert. Then also we're going to want to add information, but first let me show you about embedding the Google My Business location. And the way that you do that, just go search, because we've already set up our Google My Business, come to the map, select the hamburger, share embed on timeline, and then you can grab it from here. Now, when you're in here, you can adjust the width and height just by updating these numbers. So if you wanted, 500, height by 450, that's fine. Also, one of the great things is that it's going to be responsive, so you're not going to have an issue as people have different browser size or they're on a tablet or mobile. Now, what's missing from this section is we want to add text around the area. So I'm going to walk you through a little bit of what I add, or how I find text ads. So let's take a look. Let's find out information about West Hills, California. Let's look at Wikipedia, see what we can pull from there. West Hills Hospital, West Hills Zillow, patients and visitors. So there's something with the doctor's office. So let's see what we can pull from that. I don't see any. So this would be something we'd want to pull in. Right, so we'd say plain text, say Chomp Orthodontics. Now, we could do, one option, like let's look at our cross streets. So you say, our office can be found between, you could add directions, can be found in West Hills, CA, on the corner of Fallbrook and Van Noen. And we could add directions, like if you are coming from Los Angeles, you can take the 101 north and exit. You can exit, I know Fallbrook's not an exit, Ventura. On Ventura, then make a right on Fallbrook. So what we're doing is that these are streets, and we should put the street designation too. Ventura Boulevard, Fallbrook Avenue. And what we're doing is we're making this look super local, because now we're listing streets. All right, and then you could say, if you wanted, you could say, I won't take up too much time doing it. If you are coming from Ventura, then you would, if you're coming from Ventura to our office in West Hills, then you would exit. So you get the idea. Now, we also want to add a little bit of information about the area if possible. So, see what I can pull here. No, not liking anything there. This I like. West Hills is a residential and commercial neighborhood. So we want to change up the text a little bit so that way it's more unique. So we're going to say West Hills, say the residential and commercial neighborhood of West Hills can be found in the western San Fernando, California. Residents who are aged 35 and older are among the highest in the county of Los Angeles. All right. Let's see what else we could find. Let's try about. Where is West Hills? Keep going. Do history. So we'd say something like this. Established in 1987 in the western area of Canoga Park. And has retained its original name. So you can see where I'm going with this. So we're going to save that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to check out Copyscape. This is going to be common on a lot of different sites, so that's not a big deal. I'm not worried about any duplicate penalties. But I think you guys get the idea of what you want to do to add text to the page. And then you get the copy on the page. So next we want to update. So we'll add a H2 header, or actually H3. I can go either way. So we'd say West Hills Orthodontist office directions. Then here we put about the city of West Hills. And then another H3. I'd even do an H4 on that. Actually, let's do this. Let's make this H2. Let's make this an H3. All right, let's take a look at our headers. Contact our orthodontist. I want to update that. Contact our orthodontist. Contact our orthodontist. Let's change this. West Hills. Spell orthodontist right. All right. So now we've got. I'm going to move this up because one of the things is that we want this within above the fold, being it's our H1. All right, there we go. So we got contact our West Hills orthodontist. It's our H1. We got contact us West Hills. Got orthodontics right here. We've got our NAP, an image with the file name West Hills orthodontist. Then we've got information about the city. And then we've got our H2, West Hills orthodontist, office directions, and then about the city is H3. So you can see we can have multiple H2s and H3s, that's fine. I like to try and order things if I think of it as a book. You know, you have your chapter, you have your subchapter, then you have your subchapter of a subchapter. So hopefully that helps, and then you would do this for each one of your location pages. And make sure that as you have them, get this information on there. It'll really help add content around those cities, which in turn will help make it more relevant to a search. And Looking forward to training in our next video to help dominate local search.